Almost 9 in the morning. Got about, I don't know, 5 to 6 hours of sleep, so that's pretty good. I could use more. Started stuffing the ceiling. I was kind of wondering if maybe it was just the moisture from my breath accumulating up in here and dripping down, because I used some Vaseline and this thing again, I just cannot get the thing to stop leaking. It worked good the first time, but now it's just, I mean, I don't know, I was trying to seal it up from in here, just reaching out through the window, so maybe I'm not doing a good job of sealing that, but yeah, it seems like it's, kind of seems like that, almost seems like it might not be leaking, because when I look up in there, the bottom of it seems dry, but maybe I stopped the leak on this one, but this one is still is also leaking. So I need to hurry up and replace these, I guess. I'm either gonna do it in the rain or maybe go find some cover somewhere. I don't know where I could go. Maybe like a car, one of those car washes with the do-it-yourself pressure washer style. My food's all probably thawed out in the fridge because I'm just don't feel like running the generator. I don't have that much food in there. Need to put a battery on that thing. Let's go ahead and start with the truck and get some hot air blasting through here. This seems to do a vent. So it pulls in air from the outside. I could hear the pressure change when I crack the window, so I'm pretty sure it's venting from bringing in fresh air. It's weird. It doesn't have an option to turn on or off a vent, so I guess it's just your only option. Just get things roasting in here and see if I can dry it. Had a couple handfuls of peanuts last night for dinner. Just, you know, non-stop rain, so didn't feel like cooking anything. Still don't. I need to I think I'm just gonna go buy some food this morning. Got these bins, holes taped over, so no rain can get in there, so I don't have to use these stupid trash bags that just collect water inside them anyway. So that makes things a little handier. Might have to redo a couple of them because it's out. Got the new tarp in there, fridge adjusted so it's holding it pinched in the back, and that'll help out a lot. That fridge, the refrigerator part was all full of water. It's got those handy little drain plugs at the bottom, so that wasn't too big a deal to drain out, but yeah, I don't want water getting in that thing. Across the back and get that secured so I can just flip that over with the tarp. But I just gotta say, this whole thing smells like ketchup. That's the weirdest thing ever. It's not dirty or anything, it just has a ketchup, a real strong ketchup smell to it with maybe a slight hint of chemical. Just, yeah, the whole thing smells like ketchup. Every time I pull it out, I'm looking around thinking I spilled some ketchup somewhere. It's weird. So I got that, some hooks. Okay, just made me up a big old plate of eggs. Just wanted to finish up what I had before they go bad. Fridge keeps getting left off. Alright, that's a little better situation. Just got a bag of garbage to drop off. But that is it looks a lot better. It looks like everything will stay a little bit drier. Some of these older neighborhoods around here just never change, and they're beautiful. Old houses, old, just like I remember when I was a kid many years ago. Make up your mind, son. Speed limit could still go up by about 5 miles an hour. But anyway, we're moseying on to the temp agency. I'm feeling so feel more secure, just to make some money and put it aside. And when I was towing all that heavy stuff, when I had to make like 2 trips to my storage unit, completely loaded, and all that weight seemed to heat up the transmission pretty good. And when the transmission's hot, it shifts really hard, so it like slams in a second. So I've got to really need to put some money aside just in case something happens. So, you know, and I need to try and get to, I don't know, I'm so beat down right now. I'm not really worried about getting to Montana at the moment. I just want to feel like I'm not about to get screwed by my poor life choices. Okay, the temp agency is closed on Saturdays. Forgot it was Saturday. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these lights on before the rain comes back. We're getting a little bit of a break, which is really awesome. So let's get these on just so I can rule out the leak on these. These have yeah, I got gaskets are lifting and don't really seal anymore, and some of these are cracked, so yeah. It's good. That's out there. That should look a whole lot better. Yeah, that's definitely leaking. I just had a bunch of water pour out of there as soon as I opened it. So that is, you know, it's got some cracks. Oh yeah, look at that. That'll do it. Although I don't know how it's getting up over this lip. Maybe it's filling up. Yeah, I could be getting through here, into there, and into there. Oh yeah, a little bit of water there. Okay, good. I didn't spend my money on these new lights for nothing. I like that they send screws with Phillips heads. Torques are annoying. I don't carry Torques on me, but I do always have a Phillips somewhere. Well, that looks nice. Oh yeah, very nice fit on that seal on the inner ring. Real rubbery gasket there. Alright, those look nice and fancy. The driver's side also had a pretty good crack in it. Alright, that looks a whole lot better. They're a little roughed up. They obviously came from a junkyard, but yeah, that's still much better than that. We've got some lettering to get off on this one. Maybe we'll come off with rubbing alcohol, I don't know. Those look great. Make sure they work. It's good on that side, and that of course has a bulb out. Let's take apart those old ones. We'll switch a bulb over. That'll be good. Back at this Winco, one of my favorite spots. So you eat some lunch, get on the PC and do check some emails and stuff. Got me another one of these. These are pretty good for $3. That's a pretty nice deal for $2. I think it was $2.16. Got some pepperoni. I was thinking that might be pretty good on there. And I got a can of chili for dinner. I'm having a hard time with paying for the gas for the generator and the truck, so I'm gonna probably let the fridge just get warm and let my food go bad. And so yeah, I'll get some chili for later. Put it up there on my dresser. I got a garbage bag for later. Duct tape put it up there too. That should be good. Maybe even go pull out a little ranch. I might as well finish that off as well. Getting the systems charged up here. And we got some work to do on the PC. Love the jalapenos. Smell good, tastes good. Need a little pizza sauce. I've never been so hungry, so tired, so miserable in all of my life. Right now is good. There's no rain. The truck is dried out. Got some good food. This is a big old meal. That is 2 meals right there for $3. That's pretty good there. Winco. Jalapeno cheddar focaccia. F-O-C-A-C-C-I-A. Focaccia? 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 Focaccia bread? Focaccia bread. It is really good bread. It's really gooey and yummy. Video uploading, still 0%. Data on this phone is, I'm probably gonna have to go find a hot spot. Run up the subway, park at that Home Depot, get it uploaded, and get out of there before nighttime comes around. I remember, that's what I used to do the RV. Oh, what a nice night tonight. I needed this. Needed a break from the rain. That was absolutely horrendous. It's a little chilly out, but yeah, my t-shirt. It's not too bad. Got a video uploaded, that always feels good. Started working on my next one. Did some job searching. Looking out at places in Montana. Found a farm that needs a worker. Boy, those lights do look good. And that looks like a freaking awesome job. I also found like a plumbing job or handyman job that involves plumbing. That also looks pretty awesome. I am really getting geared up for the idea of going to Montana. I want to go right now, but I need more money in the old bank account before I do that to cover towing or unknown breakdowns or whatever. I'm gonna have to get a little work done here first. I need to get a little more money in my bank account just so I can I need to go get that gym membership so I can go take another shower. It's getting close to that time. Been a few days, feeling greasy. And I have been liking the idea of working out at a gym with all those machines and many options to exercise. They're open 24/7, so I go in there during my, with my crazy sleeping schedule. I am way behind on sleep right now, but I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, now it's feeling kind of chilly. Probably got a bunch of energy from that food. From my homemade pizza thing that I'm doing here. What do they even call this? Jalapeno cheddar focaccia bread, or however you say that. Jalapeno cheddar bread. So what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, I really needed to eat as well. I've never really hungry today. The rain was keeping me inside and unwilling to cook. I did finally make up a big old plate of eggs. That was like 6 eggs. It was really good, actually. There's no more eggs left. I'm kind of just dwindling away my groceries out of the fridge, so I don't have to run the generator as much anymore. At least, until payday. At least until I get a battery back there. If I get a battery back there, I need to run some maybe 10 gauge or so, maybe 8. Back from the battery, from the accessory battery, out into the fridge, and then the battery can also run the refrigerator, because it only runs the diesel heater, and that goes for days. I didn't have this plugged in at first, the DC to DC charger, and it ran for a couple days. Seems like 100 amp hours on that lithium is way more than that diesel heater needs, so I think I can definitely share that with the refrigerator, and that will be awesome. Then the truck can keep the fridge going. So I'm gonna eat up the rest of this for dinner and try and get some sleep, get some heat going. Feels really good to have those roof lights replaced, and confident those are not going to leak anymore. It would figure the rain goes away though as soon as I do that. It was raining all the way, it was drizzling anyway, all the way through that replacement, on and off, drizzling a little bit. Finished the repair and the rain just goes away, and it's been now I think I'm ready for bed. That was relaxing. Enjoyable. Got the windows cracked just a little bit, so keep the moisture out of here. That's probably the worst part about this so far, is all the moisture collecting on everything. I wish I could have kept the plastics in here, but everything was so gross and all the clips are breaking off, and I can't really. I was thinking about putting self-tapping screws through them, but I didn't really want to do that, so I'll deal with that later. That still leaks. Apparently it was not the roof lights, it's actually the window leaking right there in the corner. I put my finger up in there and feel around, it's all bone dry, and it's only wet right on the seal, so it's somehow trickling down that edge and leaking, and it stops when I put that plastic right there. So if I cover up the seam on the windows, and so that's what made me think it was the roof light. But I mean, those had to be replaced anyway. They're all cracked and crumbling, so oh well, they look good. But yeah, that sucks. I'll probably pull out some ultra black later and try and seal that up. I don't want to put the Vaseline in there, else it's gonna be hard to put any sealant in it. I suppose at a later time when I can afford it, I could go to a window shop and have them pull this out and reseal it. I would assume that's something they can do. So anyway, we got the truck warming up, drying out. sun today is freaking awesome. I missed some. Probably won't stay for long. That horrible rainy weather just make days like today so awesome. This cloud, I love the clouds. They're all like, it's got multiple layers. Once I get some money in my pocket and I feel more secure with my situation, I'm gonna start doing some exploring up in the mountains, where I used to go four-wheeling and riding dirt bikes and stuff. Find me a nice secluded place to just stand out and enjoy this, instead of trying to stare at the clouds while I'm driving. Oh yeah, I might not be making it to Montana by my schedule that I want to make it to by. I want to get there before the election, but I don't know. Might be stuck in this swamp hole. I'm born in the swamp, I stay in the swamp, I guess. A little while anyway. I don't know. I'm gonna stop rushing things. It's so beautiful here, it's almost worth it. I mean, Montana's friggin' got it. I think Montana's got this place beat, but this place is also familiar. I don't know. We'll stop rushing that idea. I don't remember ever seeing such beautiful clouds out here. Going on. Back at the old movie theater. I used to hate coming in here with the RV because these trees would they're just so low. Just smack the crap out of my roof. But now I love them because it's like, you know, I got cover and these bushes are so overgrown. What the hell? I like it though. I feel like it's like a little forest growing into the parking lot here. It's a beautiful parking lot. It's one of my favorite places to hang out. Oh, that guy's a regular. I've seen him here multiple times. Oh, there's the school bus. He went out onto the street for some reason. Is he out on the street? Or no, he's still in here, I think. No, he's out on the street. Interesting. I do not like being out on the street. Too much road noise. I might be out on the street when you could be right here. Yeah, nice spot. I like this spot. I need to you go check on my fridge. I've been leaving it unplugged, so I might have a mess to clean up. Yeah, my meat. Should maybe cook up my meat. Cook up as much of this meat as I can. I'm kind of bummed I had to waste so much. It's probably like $8 of meat right there. But again, probably cook up a patty or two, make a hamburger or two, and then I'll make the rest into. Just save that for something. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick with canned stuff for a little while. Then as soon as I have enough money, I'll go get me about 10, probably maybe 12 feet of 10 gauge wire. Actually, maybe 8 gauge wire. Then we can connect to the auxiliary battery and run that back here, so this can just keep going and get charged off the truck. I looked up how to set that fridge up so it's only cooling one side. That would be handy. If I don't have anything in the freezer, I can go ahead and shut down one side and save a bit of power. Single zone mode. After the fridge turned on, press and hold temperature up button and temperature down button to turn it off. Okay, so you just hold the positive and negative buttons at the same time and it'll shut it down. That is nice. I love this Iceco refrigerator. Really handy. I need to get some DC hooked up to it. That is pretty cool. Alright, just shut down the freezer side. Just gonna use the refrigerator for now. Keep my veggies cold. Save a little power. Doing a double cheeseburger today. Up on a temp agency that I've never worked for because they were randomly sending me text messages asking if I was ready for work, like maybe 6 months ago. So I went on their website and checked their system and tried signing up for a new account, and said they said I'm already in their system, so I am good to go. Just need to go show up and grab a job. Looking forward to it. I mean, I always struggle with holding jobs because of my insomnia, but I've got a lot of motivation right now. I think that's gonna help out. I mean, sleep or no sleep, I'm working. It's good. Put the rest of the meat in the fridge. I don't feel like cooking it up right now. I'm exhausted. So I'm sure it'll be fine one more day. We'll get everything cooked up later. This is breakfast. Not a bad breakfast. Would like some eggs, but keeping things as simple as possible right now. Just eat the food I got. Fridge hooked up more properly later on.